called it analytic superfood. This blog post from now a year or two ago talks about the enormous opportunity to optimize traffic, to reduce fraud, but it also highlights the serious challenges this has around privacy. Huh? And I did two things in that blog post. It was kind of yin and yang. Huh?
Yeah.
All the stuff that's so great about it, but if society and consumers aren't aware of what's computable by revealing this, then someday, 10 years from now, you wake up and it's too late.
Yeah.
Huh? So one of the things I do as I'm very closely involved with the privacy community is I'm trying to get the word out about what this geospatial data means, so consumers make more informed decisions when they sign up for services. Huh? But it's just going to be extraordinarily powerful, geospatial data.
And do you think that connected to something like Watson, for example, in the future, future, is it possible that people doesn't have to make decisions anymore? It will be the big data here and all the connected data and self-connected data, and Watson deciding, and we like on the beach having fun. Is it possible?
Well, maybe long after I'm dead. I mean, how far in the future?
But is this good?
But I have a couple of points of view on this. Let me see. The version about what I tell you next is based on how much time I have left. Okay, I have plenty of time to tell you everything I want to say. I don't like getting spam email. Like, do I want to go listen to country music band? No, I like Metallica. That's a great band. And I know down in South America, Iron Maiden is still rather popular. Okay, so I think part of the future is I'm going to get my attention, my resources as a person are not going to be wasted on stupid things that are not relevant to me. And I'm going to appreciate that. Like, I'm going to appreciate it when I don't get bombarded with stuff. I get 3 things a day, and every one of them is like, that's great, huh? Take this pill and make your abs perfect in 7 minutes. Something like, I love you. I think the world is not becoming a more dangerous place. I think we get caught up in the media's scary terrorists, this and that. And while I do work for governments around the world and think about terrorists, the world's not a more dangerous place. You're going to live older today than any time in the history of mankind. In the end of the 1800s, early 1900s, average lifespan was 37. Today, the average lifespan, including Africa, is 67. My prediction, in the year 2050, your doctor's going to be 102, and you don't think it's weird, huh? So, on the journey we're on, I feel good about that, you know?
Well, Brazil is the number 5 country of the world right now, so the world is better.
Oh yeah,
so
in Brazil.
China is the number 2, so the countries that has the more population are ranking up, but in the past was not the case.
Yeah. Here, I'll tell you something specifically that I worry about. If you put really powerful technology only in the hands of one evil person, then that's bad news. The more that you make technology available to both sides, then you end up with a more transparent society. Huh? And if you look at, I think the trend of what's happening is the way people communicate now socially and the way they call out things that don't seem right. I think the average person's voice is now adding up in a way that it couldn't add up before. Mm-hmm. Are you with me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And unless somebody can stop our voices from adding up, then I think the world, in many ways, gets to be better. Huh? Yeah. I'm an optimist. More transparency. I did a blog post about this called "Using Transparency as a Mask." It's meant to kind of be kind of weird. Using transparency as a mask. It's like, and but what I said in the thing is it's going to be really hard to have secrets. Okay? And I think about what does that mean to the future? Because one of the threads in my blog is privacy, right? In the future, if it's hard to get to transparency, then I say, will everybody want to be average? Because we're all weird in our own little ways, okay? Most everybody has some, this or that. I shave my legs.